Hey, Kris. Hey, Kris. Just want to get your overall thoughts on the game. The first and second, maybe not the best performance from the squad, but especially late in the third really turned it around there.
Yeah, our game got better as it went on. We started rock bottom at the start, first 5 minutes. Really sloppy puck play. Weren't ready for their pressure. Led to some goals against. Second period, a little bit, some good stuff. And then obviously the third period, we showed a little urgency. We got an early goal. The start third period gave us some momentum. And then we were able to, not capitalize 5-on-5. And then obviously the 6-on-5 took over.
It feels kind of crazy saying game 55 of the season. You guys are second in the Pacific, but the first three in a row this year, just how big was that and how important was it to get that for your group?
Well, it's nice having three in a row, but more importantly, we beat a team that we need to keep behind us. And, they've got games in hand on us, and, we want to, finish as high as we can in the standings, and do that we have to win games, and especially games against teams that are in our division and we want to pass. So I think that was the most important part of it.
Do you feel like you have an idea what you're going to get on any given night from the group, or is it still a little too all over the place the way they're starting games at times?
Yeah, our starts have been not very good. We've been giving up goals. I don't know. I think the intensity's been there, but obviously the focus and the execution has not. You look at the two goals against, we didn't give up many chances tonight, but the chances we gave up, especially here in the first period, were just horrendous. Like, there were really good scoring chances against where Connor has no chance stopping those. And, two of them were just on puck play, giving away the puck, and they counter and get a great scoring chance. Of course, they score. Overall, I thought we defended well, but we just didn't play well with the puck.
It looked like Celebrini was trying to tell the refs that he didn't get hit with the high stick. Did you have any dialogue with them after the fact about why they decided to call it anyways, if that seemed to be the case?
They can't review it. Even if they say they made a mistake, that's a call they cannot review, so we end up just getting the penalty.
So, I mean, you got to come from behind. You score 6-on-5, a lot of the usual suspects scoring. I'm just wondering, though, how do you feel about how your bottom six is playing, even if they don't hit the score sheet?
You look at the ice time, and that they definitely can have more shifts. They've warned it, especially that fourth line. They've been working hard, and they've been spending a lot of time in the offensive zone. And up until third period, the ice was pretty spread out. But then the way the game went with offensive zone face-offs and the TV timeouts, we were able to play Connor and Leon quite a bit. And Szymanski's been playing well. Roslovic, after two periods, hadn't been playing well. We need more offense. Obviously, he's a guy that can chip in, so he got bumped up and got some more opportunities. But, I think, overall tonight, we weren't behind because of our third and fourth lines. In fact, early in the game, they were probably our two better lines.
Kris, what do you say to your team after a game like that?
Pardon?
What do you say to your team after a game like that?
The good teams find ways to win hockey games. And, we didn't get off to a good start, but we found a way. And that was an early goal in the third period. And obviously the 6-on-5. And obviously we don't want to play like that and put ourselves in that position all the time. And so one was good teams find a way to win, and finally that we can not listen to the three in a row anymore.
We're glad we don't have to ask it anymore. A couple of games ago, you said that, after you pulled Ingram, that, you got another look at it after the fact, and maybe it wasn't, I'm not sure if you felt it wasn't quite fair or whatever. Did you address that with him after the fact, and what did you think of his performance tonight?
Yeah, I think he was solid. The goals against, no chance. Like 2 were absolutely as good a chances as you're going to get. Third one went off a defenseman's body into the back of the net. So, yeah, we had a conversation about that situation, about the what was going on in my mind when I made that decision to pull him. He's been playing really well for us, and sometimes it's not just about him. What our team needs at that moment, and that part of the reason why we made that change. But we need him. We need both our goalies playing well.
Kris, in a coach's mind, when do you decide to pull your goalie? You pulled him with like 3:50 to go in the game. You're down by 2. Do you sense the other team just keeps dumping it out to center? Maybe they're tired, they're shaky, so I'm pulling the goalie now.
No, yeah, you're down 2. You're probably looking at about 4 minutes, 4 plus. It's tough to score. And obviously coaches have been a lot more aggressive pulling the goalie earlier than they have in the past. And, it's set up perfect. They iced the puck with what, it was 4:05 left. Our top guys are rested. You have an offensive zone face-off. That is a no-brainer for me to make that goalie pull at that time.